Tonight, rescue training on Superior. Multiple agencies spend the day on the water, mastering life-saving techniques.
And it's electric. Why green options for mining trucks are sparking interest on the Iron Range. And later, can COVID particles survive in the water? A study being done in Duluth aims to answer that question.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. An historic building in downtown Hibbing is still smoldering tonight after it went up in flames this morning.
The Moose Club, which has served many purposes over the years, is destroyed. This is what the scene looked like earlier today. Heavy smoke and flames spilling out of the top of the building when crews arrived this morning. Thankfully, no one was injured.
CBS3's John Cardinelli has been on scene for us all day today. He joins us live. John, we understand crews are still on scene there tonight.
Kristen, Tony, it's been 12 hours since the blaze started here at the Moose Club in Hibbing, and crews are still out here tonight. And I'm going to just give you an update on what is currently going on. Now, as we know, I've confirmed with the fire chief that for the most part, the fire out here is contained. However, crews are still out here. They're going to monitor it throughout the night and make sure no hot spots flare up. And earlier today, there were crowds of people out here watching the building go up in flames. And I spoke with one woman who says the loss of this building is devastating.
The smoke was billowing out of the windows and out of the bricks, and disastrous, disastrous.
The Moose Club is a building that holds many memories for those in Hibbing. On Tuesday at 10 a.m., it went up in flames.
To me, this is devastating. It's, I've watched the whole thing disintegrate.
When crews arrived, they quickly realized what they had on their hands would be a battle.
30 minutes after arrival, we had a full roof collapse of the structure.
In total, over 9 agencies responded.
Black fire, and it was flames leaping out.
The roof collapse, a challenge for firefighters on scene.
When you have a building of this magnitude and the roof structure that you have, and you have the amount of debris that has collapsed on top of stuff that's burning, it's going to smolder for a long time.
Luckily, no firefighters or civilians were hurt during the fire.
If it wasn't for all the partners that we had, I don't think the outcome as far as containing it to the building of origin would have been as successful.
While the Moose Club may forever be gone,
It's going to have to be torn down, I'm sure.
the memories for some will never be forgotten.
When I was a child growing up in this neighborhood, the corner building was Huffer's Drugstore. It's pretty sad. It made me cry this morning.
And we still do not know the cause of the fire here, but we do know that should the building be okay to enter tomorrow morning, an investigation will start.
We'll keep following this one as we learn more. Certainly a long day for firefighters and you as well. John Cardinelli live for us tonight. Thanks, John.
Well, they may not go from 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds like a Tesla, but enormous electric trucks are generating excitement on the Iron Range. Minnesota Power has proposed a pilot project to state regulators to help the region's iron and taconite mines acquire heavy-duty electric vehicles to help shrink their carbon footprint. Frank Fredrickson, Vice President of Customer Experience for Minnesota Power, said the company has been collaborating with mine customers on the idea. The trucks are manufactured by Caterpillar and Komatsu, along with a handful of other companies. They operate either using a mix of electric and diesel-based energy or use a trolley system. Several mines around the world have electric trucks operating, but few are located in the United States. The pilot project is still in the early stages, but has garnered support from mining companies like Cleveland Cliffs, which operates 2 mines on the Iron Range. We'll continue to follow this program as it progresses.
All right, let's check in on the weather now. Dave, those rain moving any closer? Or?
Not much closer.
Okay.
No, it's moving very slowly. The twin systems coming our way are taking their sweet time coming towards us.
Okay.
And so that may backtrack our weather just a little bit, but still, after midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning is when we can start to think about a chance for showers and storms breezing in from those two lows that we see on the map here. There are a couple of showers out there, but do keep in mind that there is a threat for severe storms through early tomorrow evening. How much rain will we get if it pays off? For most of us, it looks like a trace to about 1/4 of an inch, although there seems to be a thicker stripe going from Orr through Ely down to Two Harbors and across to the Bayfield Peninsula, where it could go from about 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches. Take that with a grain of salt right now. Just keep in mind, for the most part, there may not be that much rain if the storm chance pays off. All right, looking at our overnight picture of the Ely area here in black and white, we see our day planner for Wednesday, which says, yeah, 50 to 60% chance for the rain during the day. Should start to clear at night. Does that mean a dry period coming around? Well, I'll let you know with the 7-day forecast in a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Just off Park Point in Lake Superior this morning, the Air National Guard and the Coast Guard practiced an open water rescue mission. It was the first time our region has held a joint training operation like this one before. CBS 3's photojournalist Wyatt Buckner was on the water and brings us the story.
We have never had this kind of close coordination with the Coast Guard before. We put a pilot out in the water, out in Lake Superior, and had the Coast Guard come out there to rescue them, and really ran through the whole process with calling it in over the radio, having the pilots in the water, getting the boats out there to them, and then having the helicopters do it as well.
We took some of their pilots, had them jump in the water, get in the life raft, simulating that they had ejected out of their aircraft, and then we were able to send a rescue swimmer down who was able to simulate evaluating that patient's condition and then pull them into the aircraft.
The Coast Guard Air Station got training actually hoisting people from the water. The Air National Guard got to see what the Coast Guard capabilities were in case they have to eject into the water. And then we got to practice making approaches to people in the water and recovering them via boat.
The ability to look at their equipment, get them trained up on what to expect. It's all well and good to talk about things like this in the classroom, but to actually get out and do it, you kind of are able to identify different hazards that you hadn't thought of before or different ways that things could go smoother.
If they do eject into Lake Superior, there'll be several response units coming to get them, and that peace of mind could help them just, hold on a little bit longer.
We didn't know how the whole process worked to get a hold of the Coast Guard and how quickly they could actually get here. It's really important to us to have this because they're our probably only method of rescue if we were to bail out over Lake Superior. There are a lot of times where we're spending time over the water and we're concerned about temperatures, wave height, the ability to get somebody rescued if they have a problem with their airplane. And this just really helps me have more confidence in the entire process. It's just a huge game changer for us.
Now, this may not be the last time these branches train together. They're already considering doing more training exercises, including ice rescues in the winter.
Students at Marshall School in Duluth started on-campus learning today. The school welcomed back its 4th through 12th grade students for in-person orientation. At this point, grades 4 through 6 will learn in person every day, while students in grades 7 through 12 will use a hybrid model. But school leaders say they have 4 different scenarios in place that can change depending on the rate of confirmed cases in the community. On Wednesdays, students will have the choice to learn from home or come to campus. Students and staff say so far, so good.
We have large classrooms, a very big building, and we're able, through a lot of hard work, to figure out a schedule that keeps these kids safe and socially distant.
It's a little harder to plan all school activities because we can't really share anything, which makes it a little different to plan stuff. We have to think outside of the box.
School officials say they have been following guidelines from the Minnesota Department of Health, the CDC, and state and local leaders. This first scenario is expected to run for the first 6 weeks of school.
A Cloquet choir director is asking for help in making special face masks for her students. Larissa Donnelly, choir director for the middle and high school in Cloquet, is looking for help making singers' masks. She says they are much bigger and made with thicker material, which allows the students to breathe and project the songs more clearly. Donnelly reached out online and so far has a group of 8 women willing to help sew the masks. She knows her students miss singing and says having these masks can get them back on note.
Breathing and singing with these masks on, you're breathing in the fabric, whereas the singer's mask projects out, so you have more resonance, you have more sound coming back to you, and you're not breathing in the mask. By having these, the kids will be able to still sing, and that's what they miss the most.
The choir's goal is 150 masks. If you would like to help make them, you can head to our website for more information. A new study published by the Tobacco Control, a medical journal on tobacco, says restrictions placed on menthol sales in 4 Minnesota cities are working.
One of those cities is Duluth. CBS3's Emma Quinn takes a closer look at the study and what the policy intervention means for the community.
In 2018, Duluth was one of the first cities in the country to put restrictions on purchasing menthol products. And according to a recent study, those restrictions are paying off. The study published by the Tobacco Journal examined the availability and marketing of menthol tobacco in 4 Minnesota cities, including Duluth. The study looked at where menthol products were sold and what products. It also looked at retailer compliance after policies went into effect. Duluth's policy limits menthol sales to adult-only tobacco shops and liquor stores. The study shows only 1 store in Duluth did not comply after policies were enforced. Pat McCone from the American Lung Association says studies like these are helpful tools for the future.
You know, tobacco is still the #1 cause of premature death and disability in our country, and limiting access and restricting access to flavored tobacco products is an important next step, both at the local level and the state level.
McCone says the policies were intended to reduce youth access and address tobacco-related health disparities. The study also showed the most targeted groups for menthol products are youth, African Americans, and the LGBTQ community.
We did reach out to several business owners for comment. They were not available for an interview. In the past, some business owners told us they have worried about the impact of the restrictions on their bottom line.
Still to come on Live, local CBS3 research being done in Duluth aims to find out if COVID can survive in Lake Superior. What experts found next.
Record high temp for today, 95 degrees from 1888. That's a golden oldie that'll stand for at least 1 more year. Tomorrow's record's probably safe as well. We're not going to be record-breakingly warm, but we could be warmer than normal. We'll talk about that in our storm chances coming up after the break.
Live, local, CBS3 News at 10 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, Kelly Hinson, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, local, CBS3. Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS3 Live at 5 on Live, local, CBS3.
Right now, millions of people and billions of devices are connected to the internet. Homes, businesses, hospitals, schools. The security and reliability of these connections are more important than ever. That's why at MediaCom, we've built a network to protect them. A network that sees threats, fixes problems before they occur, and keeps you going with 99.99% network reliability.
Storm damage happens, and when it does, turn to Peak Construction Roofing, the Northland's storm damage experts. Peak simplifies the process for you every step of the way. We offer insurance claims assistance and free storm damage inspections. Call Peak Construction Roofing today and let us take care of you.
Dear Summer, how do I make the most of you? Do I kick back and relax? Or climb new mountains? I could go and get dirty, or switch into new lanes. One thing's for sure, it's gonna be great. Can't wait. Toyota.
Right now, you can get 1.9% financing for 60 months on a new 2020 RAV4 or RAV4 Hybrid. Toyota.
August is here, and it's time to spin the wheel of savings. For a limited time, spin the wheel and save up to 40% on a wide selection of jewelry. Numi Jewelers, where true love is guaranteed.
Join our team at St. Anne's. St. Anne's Residence is calling to service nursing assistants, LPNs, personal caregivers, and food service workers. We offer excellent pay, bonus opportunities, and great people to work with. Apply online. Together, we are St. Anne's strong.
Classic Rock KQ is once again the Northland's #1 radio station. The KQ Morning Show, the most listened to radio program in the Northland. The KQ Train Wreck, the Northland's #1 afternoon show. Thank you for making us the Northland's #1 radio station, 95 KQDS.
Here at locally owned Adolphson Real Estate, we are ready to help you find the perfect commercial space to fit your business's needs with no extra fees. Take a look at this 3-unit commercial building in Hermantown. Please call our Duluth office for more details. Call us today to schedule a tour at Adolphson Real Estate.
When severe weather hits, tune to CBS3.
Tonight at 10, we'll be out here in the storm.
For up-to-date coverage morning and night.
Stay away from here.
Live local weather coverage on CBS3 Duluth. Watch Dave, Caitlin, and Austin for local weather you can trust on CBS. Now, the CBS3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Let's talk about today's high temperatures because it was pretty warm. And warmth like this isn't going to last forever, but maybe it'll be around one more day. Let's see what the top temps were around the area today. They ran roughly from 72 to about 82 degrees, the 72 being found on Park Point. 82 was achieved in Hayward, and Siren hit 83 degrees. So that was the range of our high temps. Tomorrow they may actually go 80 to 85, especially away from the lake. And again, that heat energy will be fuel for storms. And that heat is being pumped in by a pair of warm fronts. One isn't good enough this time around. We'll talk more about the effect of that after we talk about the current conditions. And it's 62 at the airport at this hour. Relative humidity is 90%. So there just might be some patchy fog to deal with for the morning commute and some rain to boot. Easterly wind right now is going 15 miles per hour. On one hand, that'll help push away any fog that tries to form. So it's not a sure thing we'll have that patchy fog. Air pressure right now is 1,013 millibars, and barometer readings are going down slowly as the twin lows come to town. Temperature right now in the Upper Peninsula is pretty close to 66 degrees, and it's very similar in Ashland, although it's still 72 towards Hayward, 63 currently in Superior, 64 Moose Lake. North Shore numbers, low 60s. Iron Range numbers, low to mid to even upper 60s from one end to another. And just a hair under 70 degrees for International Falls right now. Tomorrow, one more warm day. Then after that, temperatures are going to start to fall back closer to normal, which is in the low 70s this time of year. So 2 low pressure systems to the west coming our way. And right now, just about the most they're doing is kicking up some clouds in our region and some lighter rain showers here and there in northern Minnesota. Earlier today, we had some in parts of Wisconsin, and a couple of them tickled the Upper Peninsula as well. But after midnight tonight, the chance does start to go up towards 50% overnight, and then the twin lows tomorrow brings a good 60% chance for the storms. And there is at least a slight chance a couple of severe storms could be embedded as the twins pass by the area. But they should be gone by tomorrow night, and higher pressure takes over for Thursday, bringing us one day of sunshine. Into Friday, the sunshine goes away. It gets a little bit cloudier again, and a new low pressure system brings back a 50% chance for more showers and storms, which in turn could be gone for the weekend. So we get a look now at that 7-day forecast by starting with Minnesota's tonight with lows from 58 to 63 and a 50% storm chance here in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And we look at a 50% chance crossing the border into Wisconsin, perhaps around 2 a.m., lows in the 60s. Tomorrow's daytime highs for Wisconsin and Michigan, they could go 80 to 85 degrees, helping to aid and abet the 50% shower and storm chance that could last through early evening. Late afternoon's probably where they'll get the 60% storm chance in Minnesota, 80s inland, 70s by the lake. And then comes Thursday. Along comes Thursday, and along comes a partly cloudy sky and a high of 76. Storm chance in 71 on Friday, low 70s and sunny for the weekend. And then Tony and Kristen, upper 60s by Monday and Tuesday, helping to fuel my fears that the warmth of summer is going away.
We'll wait and see. I can't help but notice my last couple nights on the way home from work, the air conditioner gets turned off. You know, it's on during the middle of the day, but at night you don't need it so much.
Yeah, and I bet like we chatted about earlier, are you fighting the urge yet to turn on the furnace?
Not yet.
All right, good.
I like it cool in the house. Thanks, Dave.
Can COVID-19 particles survive in the water?
That's a question researchers are trying to answer by taking samples from Lake Superior right here in Duluth. CBS3's Kendall Jarbo takes a look.
When the weather is warm, people go to the beach and into the water. Researchers are wondering if they bring COVID-19 along with them.
If we go into the water, we likely leave traces of this behind.
Dr. Richard Melvin from the University of Minnesota Medical School Duluth campus is conducting a study with the Minnesota Sea Grant. The team is looking for signs of the virus that causes COVID-19. Melvin says it's community members who first raised the concern.
The main goal of this is not to, frighten people about COVID-19 at the beach, but just to answer that community question, is the virus actually in the water here?
The team extracts water samples from 8 Lake Superior beaches and tests them for COVID-19. So far, none of the samples have tested positive, but the study's purpose extends beyond finding positive samples.
Monitor the beaches and give people some really sound scientific evidence that they can use to make that judgment about the risk of going to the beach.
In the end, the team hopes to equip beachgoers with trustworthy information about the presence or the absence of COVID-19.
The study will continue through the end of September. To learn more about the final results, we have a link on our website.
Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, the second day of the Republican National Convention wrapped up tonight. Stay tuned for a quick recap of day 2.
CBS 3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. The TED event is happening now, where you're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
Hi, I'm Stephen Ray. At Miners National Bank, we offer local originating, local processing, local closing, and local servicing. For your next mortgage, apply now. MinersMortgage.com.
Miners National Bank of Evelyn, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So, you made it all the way up to the North Pole?
Yep, and the South. But I need good Medicare coverage so I can keep exploring.
Well, we have a range of Medicare Advantage plans, some including dental, vision, prescription, and travel benefits.
Can I find them online?
Yeah, absolutely. Or you can give us a call.
Sounds good.
Well, our stop is just up ahead.
So that was the shortest ride I think I've ever been on.
Yeah, quarantine legs. Gotta work those muscles back up.
Go on, get off the ladder and place it back where you found it. The days of dangerous climbs are over. Gutter Helmet provides year-round protection, preventing buildup of debris, keeping your gutters clear and free-flowing. With its heavy-duty support brackets and exclusive helmet heat ice reduction system, Gutter Helmet's been designed to withstand the harshest weather conditions. Get Gutter Helmet, America's #1 choice for gutter protection, and never clean your gutters again.
I was moving up to Duluth, and I looked at all the apartments in the area, and nothing compared to Bluestone and the amenities here.
I mean, with the different terraces, the different fireplaces, the grills, the pool, the hot tub, the steam room, you name it, you guys have it.
I'm not having to maintain a house and a yard, and it gives me much more time to do the things that I enjoy.
We are building your new view. The View at Bluestone is now leasing for 2021, and Bluestone Flats has availability now.
Now get up to 60% off on Columbia and the North Face summer clothing and footwear at your favorite store, Northwest Outlet, during the end of summer sale. Remember, Northwest Outlet is open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Check out our camping department. We've slashed items up to 30% off. Nobody carries more Carhartt and Ariat FR clothing for hard-working men and women than Northwest Outlet. Our truck headquarters carries toppers, lids, liners, and all accessories you'll want for your truck. Come and get it at Northwest Outlet Superior.
Fond du Luth Casino is hiring. Apply today.
You work hard for your money and deserve to see it go the extra mile. Join us Wednesday mornings and hear from local experts on tips to better manage your finances in Eye on Money on Live Local CBS 3. Brought to you by MPPL Financial. Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS 3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
It was a family affair on the second evening of the Republican National Convention.
Not only did the First Lady address voters, but also two of the president's children. Both Eric and Tiffany Trump addressed voters tonight on why they believe their father deserves to have a second term in the White House. Other Republicans, such as Senator Rand Paul, described President Trump as the first president in years to seek an end to war and not to start them.
President Trump is the first president in a generation to seek to end war rather than start one. He intends to end the war in Afghanistan. He is bringing our men and women home.
Secretary Pompeo claims President Trump's America First agenda is keeping America safe.
Coming up in sports, some changes are coming to the girls' high school soccer season before it even begins. Kelly has the details next.
Eye on Mining is brought to you by Iron Mining Association, Range Regional Airport, and Miners National Bank of Eveleth.
Imagine building your Range Regional Airport without the mining industry. Now, imagine air travel without mining. We couldn't imagine that either. Welcome to Range Regional Airport, serving and supporting the Iron Range.
Built to handle heavy-duty construction jobs, New Holland equipment is also at home on your farm. Handle bales with ease and comfort. Quickly move material and feed. Clean out and refresh bedding. Build and maintain farm roads. A complete lineup of New Holland light construction equipment is ready and waiting to get to work. Visit your local New Holland dealer to learn more about why New Holland equipment is the right choice for your farm.
No one serves you better than Lulich Implement.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is here with great offers on a huge selection. Shop across the Ford lineup, America's best-selling brand. Now's the best time to buy. It's summer, so grab the family and head out. It's easier now during the Ford Summer Sales Event. For a limited time, get $4,500 total cash on Fusion. That's $4,500 total cash. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Shopping for a new kitchen at Skips has never been better. Take home your dream kitchen today with Skips' new Glenwood and White cabinets. Enjoy freedom and flexibility with your own movable island today. You can rely on Skips for quality and durability at affordable prices. Stop by with your measurements and see how you can take home beautifully painted or stained cabinets today at a truly affordable price. Visit us online at skipshomecenter.com or stop in to see our showroom at 4728 Rice Lake Road, Duluth.
What are you thinking?
Thinking about burger, fries, and some pie.
You know it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, then bring the pie first.
It's back and better than ever. Perkins Burger, Fries, and Pie Combo. For a limited time, enjoy any burger, fries, and a slice of pie. And always served safely. Whether you dine in, order online, or get it to go. Order now at perkinstogo.com.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. I'm a better neighbor because my service has taught me to understand how important it is to be a team player. My training helps me at work when I lead by example. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Imagine building your Range Regional Airport without the mining industry. Now, imagine air travel without mining. We couldn't imagine that either. Welcome to Range Regional Airport, serving and supporting the Iron Range.
The return of some high school sports in the Northland has really been a nice step forward for the ones who have been missing sports. But it doesn't mean that we're out of the woods with the COVID-19 pandemic at all. As we were reminded today, the Duluth East girls soccer team has reported a positive case test for COVID-19 just 2 days ahead of their opener against Cloquet Esco Carlton.
To be honest, it's just so much right now is unknown from the wording and everything. I mean, what we know is we've got somebody in contact with, I think it was close contact with someone with COVID-19, and that's so loose for interpretation. So, I don't know. We're just trying to figure everything out day by day or minute by minute at this point. So, all I know right now is we're in a postponement until we figure out exactly what's going on.
And any decision on the future of their season would be up to the school district. We reached out for more information, but they were unable to provide any more details due to data privacy laws. It will be a season unlike any other when the first whistle blows on Thursday to kick off the 2020 girls soccer season across the Northland. CBS3's Ryan Campo explains, and the Hermantown Hawks are making the most of it.
Our model right now is to not take any days for granted.
Through the uncertainty of not having a season to now being able to play, the Hermantown Hawks girls soccer team is ready to take on the 2020 season.
A lot of teams, they haven't gotten to have a season this year, so it's been really fun and getting to play for the last year.
Ready to play with all new procedures to follow, something head coach Scott Larson says has taken some time to get used to.
The protocol is what it is. You know, we just had to learn stuff. They had to learn stuff. They take to it way faster than most of us do.
Unfortunately, fall sports like volleyball and football will not take place this fall, but it's opened up a new opportunity for some.
Well, they didn't have a goalie this year, and all the girls that I'm friends with on the team were like, hey, we need a goalie, and I had nothing else to do since football got canceled, so I decided I would try out.
It for sure feels weird. I sometimes feel like I don't really know what I'm doing, but the girls have been super helpful, so yeah, it's fun.
The girls soccer team will continue to practice on its grass surface practice field, but in a week's time, they will be moving over to their brand new turf field.
We're just really excited to get playing on the fast-paced turf field, just like other schools around get to, too.
We haven't talked too much about it on purpose. It's like talking about Christmas presents in November or something like that. You know, you don't want to get too excited too quick, but, and it's not officially finished yet anyway, so we're just waiting for the day that it's done, but I know it's on their minds.
It's going to be awesome to finally play on a turf field like all the other local teams around here have turf, and now we can finally say that we also have turf.
The team opens the season this Thursday at ESCO with a 7 p.m. start time. The Twins facing the Indians. Shane Bieber, who is the best in the game midway through the season, 5-0 with a 10-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Top of the second, runners on the corners for the Twins. Max Kepler gets to Bieber. The single drives in 1 run, and the Twins take a 1-run lead. He may have given up some runs, but Bieber was collecting the strikeouts, gets Nelson Cruz swinging. Bieber would pitch 6 innings and strike out 10 while giving up 4 hits and 2 runs. Twins go down 4-2 the final. And the Milwaukee Brewers looking to win back-to-back games for the first time since August 16th as they face the Cincinnati Reds. It only took the 4th inning for the Brewers to come back from 2 runs down, and that's all they need. They win 3-2 the final. That's going to do it for sports tonight. We'll be right back after the break.
Change the future of medicine from the convenience of home. Join the All of Us research program to help improve health research and speed up medical breakthroughs. Visit essentiahealth.org/allofus to learn more.
Here at Memorial Medical Center, we really care about treating the patient as a whole. Instead of looking at the patient as a hip or as a knee, we look at how their hip or the knee affects their life. I'm Joe Signorelli, orthopedic surgeon, and I've been doing joint replacement surgery for 7 years. It's really important for a patient to be comfortable where they're receiving their care. And so if we can provide high quality care at an affordable cost in their home community, I think that's advantageous for the patient. I think they really appreciate it.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries including wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call anytime, 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
Tune in Saturday mornings for the Link Ford lineup, where we will show you amazing vehicles on our lot, like this 2017 Ford Taurus SEL with a remote start, a backup camera, and more for just $314 a month. Or check out this 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT for only $399 a month. Want to see more? Then be sure to watch this Saturday. Visit us online at linkmotors.com or stop by either one of our 2 locations to view our complete inventory. Link Ford, where reputation is everything.
Mediacom's fiber-powered broadband network was built for the future, and it's in your community. Delivering gigabit speeds to every home and business we serve. We'll be one of the first in the nation to take you to 10G, making your community one of the fastest in the world. The foundation is in place, and Mediacom will be making way for brilliant possibilities, igniting economic development and lighting up communities nationwide.
When severe weather hits, Tune to CBS 3.
Tonight at 10, we'll be out here in the storm.
For up-to-date coverage morning and night.
Stay away from here.
Live local weather coverage on CBS 3 Duluth. When news breaks, be the first to know with CBS 3. Alerting you with our mobile app, taking you live to the scene.
A lot of protesters walking.
Bringing you complete coverage on air. Showing you what's happening now, what's next, how it affects you.
There's a massive fire. We have a crew there live
Focused
now.
on urgency. Focused on accuracy. When news breaks in your neighborhood, be the first to know. With live, local CBS 3. Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men. Mainstream is your wedding headquarters. Downtown Duluth.
Go ahead.
All right, Dave, you're watching some rain heading our way, possibly.
Yeah, I'm watching with my long-distance binoculars because it's still well over towards the Dakotas.
Okay.
But we're still facing a chance for it to get here overnight through tomorrow evening. The odds of payoff are 50 to 60% for showers and storms, and there is an embedded threat for severe weather, so we have to keep our eye to the sky. Since we've had so much this summer, let's hope it doesn't pay off. And no matter which way the dice fall for the storms on Wednesday, I think they'll come up sunny side up on Thursday, partly cloudy and 76. Then another rain chance will be with us for Friday, sunny but cooler weekend. Then our next rain chance starts at the start of the work week.
All right, thanks for joining us.
We'll see you again tomorrow night.